Today I'll be recreating the entirety of GTA 5 but in Lego. Everything from the heist, the cars, and of course the theft. But first, we have to go back to the start. It was a peaceful night, and like any gamer I was waiting for GTA 6 to release, when all of a sudden my brain was like,
"Oi, why don't you create GTA 5 but Lego?"
And I was like,
"Yeah, but it would probably take months and the game would still look like shit."
So, the next logical step when working on the project this big would be to create a plan. But I'm not very logical, so I got started with a new Unity project and added a third-person camera with movement. And this is where we'll face our first problem in the video: creating Lego models. Luckily, there's a website named Mechabricks, which contains a ton of Lego models. This will make the challenge possible, so thanks Mechabricks, very cool. I was browsing around on their website when I came across Billy. Say hi Billy. Once Billy was downloaded, I got him rigged up with animations such as walking, jumping, and a Goku run. Billy is cool and all, but we want the characters from the original game, so here they are. I also implemented the character switch from the main game, so a player can choose who they'd like to play as. Oh boy, the men in black called. They want their suits back. The character switch doesn't have much functionality as we don't have a map yet, but we'll get there soon. The next aspect of the game I'd like to work on is the shooting. I used the same code from the character selection to make a weapon wheel. I then tweaked some models to fit the weapons from GTA. I then added muzzle flash, explosion effects, the weapon icons, and ammo counts for each weapon. I also made it so the weapon the player is currently selecting would appear on their back. With that said, here are the weapons in order. First we have a burst SMG, which fires bullets in a burst. Then a standard AK-47, a heavy sniper rifle, and one of my favorites, an RPG. We also have the ray gun, C4 which can be used to blow stuff up, and finally a shotty. Next up, we need to start with the most ambitious part, the map. Unfortunately, we won't be able to use Mechabricks for this part of the project. The models are pretty darn detailed. This brick, for example, has over 3,000 vertices, which means we try to build an entire city out of them. Okay, let's see if this will load up. I'm getting like 1 frame per second, and my GPU is completely freaking out. So I had to design my own building pieces and add details using normal maps. Those of you who have never heard of normal maps, it's basically like a map, but normal. It allows us to turn a boring plane like this into this. Wow! With the building pieces done, I designed a snapping system, so it should be a bit easier to design the level. I definitely didn't yoink this system from Lego game. I then downloaded a GTA 5 map and imported it into our project, using it as a template to lay out all the roads. And after like 5 years, we are finally done with just the road map. I recreated some of the buildings from the main game. And oh wowsies, that looks just like the actual building. It took some time since I had to model the interior as well. Why did I model the interior? Well, we have fully destructible buildings. Let's see just how much we can actually blow up. Yeah, it's oddly satisfying blowing Lego pieces sky high. But getting back to the project, I added trees, streetlights and traffic lights to lighten up the city. Now it would be nice to have a faster way of traveling around other than walking, so I found this model of a Ferrari on Mechabricks, and after studying my fair share of torque physics, which my tiny brain can barely comprehend, we can finally drive around the city. So if we just break into this car dealership over here, we can actually grab the car and drive straight through the wall. The city is kinda looking empty, so I thought it's time we add some NPCs. With questionable AI. To turn this into a complete GTA 5 game, we need to add the wanted level. Whenever the player steals a car or shoots at pedestrians, there's a chance your wanted level will increase. And of course we need NPCs to chase us. I added vehicles and models for the FIB. And yeah, Billy decided to quit his job as a criminal and join the law enforcement. Like an absolute Chad. I made the vehicles follow the player using Unity's nav mesh add-on. All you need to do is select walkable terrain and the add-on deals with the rest. Using the same add-on, I made Billy chase the player and shoot whenever they are in range. Another huge aspect of the game are the heists. So I designed a bank and added a vault the player can raid for some Lego money. But yeah, that's pretty much all the features I'll be adding for now. I'll do a separate video covering the gameplay and the multiplayer. Anyways, thanks for watching, you're super cool, and I hope you enjoyed.